Thank you guys so much for joining us on Business Tip Tuesdays. Today, I am going to be going over just a little bit about taxes. Now, to preface this, I am not a tax expert in any way, nor do I claim to be, but I will answer questions as I feel I can to the best of my abilities. But mostly today, I just want to go over an app that I came across during a training a couple weeks ago. The training took place in a Facebook group with some top coaches and also with top accounting experts that specifically deal with small businesses. They actually deal with a ton of Beachbody coaches, so they really know the business. They know what's required of us as a coach. And so they actually sent an email to me with this app, and I checked it over last night, and I was like, done, this is it. This is what I feel I need. So even though you may have already done your taxes, totally fine. But if you're like me, I'm already planning on how I can be better organized with my own finances this next year. And so sometimes it can get confusing with receipts and your orders and who you're selling extra packets to, and it gets crazy, and I know the feeling. So I'm going to share my screen right now. I'm going to show you guys the app. Okay, so I'm going to go, it's at the, right next to my calendar at the very top, the AACC SOL. It's called, if you look up on like Google Play Store, or I don't know what iPhones have, but whatever that is, Apple Store maybe, but it's just called Accountable Solutions, my bad. Accountable Solutions. And so this was the app that was created. It is actually the only app of its kind, which is insane, and it's free. So honestly, you can't really beat that. So the cool thing is, this is my biggest one. I absolutely love the receipt manager. This is, again, I've just barely ventured into this last night, and I actually pulled out a couple of receipts that I plan on taking a picture of. So you might see, so manage receipts, I just clicked on, if you forgot, or if you didn't see that, photograph a receipt. So I'm going to click on that. And then it has all of these different categories. You've got, your fuel, you've got your business, hello, if you're going to Summit, accommodation and subsistence, home office, childcare, office expenses, which is actually what I went and bought a few things last week, and so I already have a receipt for that. Advertising, if you're using Instagram, or if you do a Facebook ad, anything like that is going to go under that. Electronics, and personal receipts. So I love that they have all of these categories like already laid out for you, because that's pretty cool. It takes the guessing game away. You can manage receipts, and you can actually change in this area. You can actually change where your receipts go if you accidentally put it in the wrong category. And then at the end of the year, you can delete all your receipts if you have like copies of them that you're actually keeping physical copies of, which you should for 3 years. And then to go back on this, look how cool this is. Mileage tracker at the very top right. So, I had started a trip. So start your trip, and then you just have to put in your current odometer reading. And then you do your trip, and then when you're done, you just end your trip. And so you can view your trips, which in here, it would show any trips that I've taken, and it'll have your mileage, which if you guys aren't tracking mileage for meeting up with other coaches, for driving to Super Saturday, for going out to dinner with a coach, for driving to go get business supplies, even, a trip down to Walmart or whatever it is, you should be keeping track of those. And that to me is a huge write-off. In the past of owning a successful business a while back, my mileage actually saved me thousands of dollars in some years, which was insane. I did a lot of traveling during that job. Obviously with Beachbody, you're doing a lot of it from home, but every little bit counts. In the training, they actually went over that paying taxes and being a small business owner is really just, it's a game like Monopoly, and you're just playing to win. And so there's certain things that we can do that actually benefit us in our business. So income tracker, over to the left, log new income. And you can view your income in here. Obviously, I haven't logged anything. I'll go back and log my January. But each Thursday as you get paid, this would be super, super easy to sit down and just put in what you made, put in what your check was. And because you don't have to think, you see like, oh, this is income, but what about your expenses? That's where your receipt manager comes into play, because you already have all of those expenses logged. The only thing that you're using your income tracker for is just to simply track your income. Super, super easy, right? So if I go in here, you can add a picture. Let's say I sold a 7-day Shakeology sampler pack. But I actually, personally for me, I have those on hand with shaker cups, and I sell them. I either ship them out, or I sell them, and I sell them in person. And with that, it would be simple to take a picture of my PayPal and just screenshot it over here, add a photo that they paid me, and that can now count as income too. So that's pretty awesome. I know that there's obviously they have other resources that are down here at the very bottom. They have other apps that they do suggest. I personally feel like this app has everything that I need. And the get in touch, let's be honest, that's pretty cool. The people that put on this training, they're really, really personable. And I know that, especially with having this get in touch section, it's not just like a contact us if you need something. Like, they're legit in this business to help people. They're awesome. So anyways, calculator, this has nothing to do with your stuff. Obviously, you can use this for your personal stuff if you want to, or your own personal finances if you feel like you have a better way to keep track of your business stuff. But I'm stopping the screen share right now. But personally for me, this app has everything that I need for my business, and it was like an aha moment that I can buy something. As I get my Shakeology, I can take a picture of the receipt that comes in my Shakeology box. Simple as that. So I really hope that this helps you guys. Are there any questions that you guys have regarding taxes as you guys have been going over your stuff for 2016? Okay. Let me just double check, make sure who's popped on. Okay. If you guys don't have any questions, or if you have questions later, go ahead and just comment below this video. But again, I hope this helps. Accountable Solutions, go look it up, go download it. Super user-friendly. I really think that everyone should be using this for their business, and it's free, so you kind of can't beat that. But thank you guys for joining us, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.